This Week Astrology for the week of May 18th to May 24th. I hope everybody's doing well and enjoying your day. Welcome to my channel if you're new here, and welcome back if you're returning. I'm Joshua the Psychic. You can check out my website, psychicsun.com, if there's anything I can do for you. So last we spoke, a lot has transpired. We had our Scorpio Full Moon on May 12th. So if you're feeling it, well, this is just a rite of passage, because what you want to do under the Scorpio full moon energy is release any energy that no longer serves you, release any negativity, any old self-constructs that are not beneficial. And that's going to really help you to manifest come that new moon in Gemini that we'll have on May 26th, which we're going to talk about next week. Hey, Kelsey, nice to see you. Happy Friday. So you can check out all my free resources. Oh, you are? Oh, hi, Casmar. That's great to hear you here. I'm so glad. So you can check out my free resources about harnessing Scorpio energy. And even last night, we did a video on confirmation bias and law of assumption. So this will help you to manifest. So a lot of people are feeling things really intensely under this Scorpio full moon, and that's a rite of passage. That's normal. It's bringing stuff up so you know what you need to release in order to go to that next level. And we have that Gemini new moon, like I said, on May 26th, which we're going to talk about next week. So you want to make sure that you're clearing everything out so you have a clean slate, a tabula rasa, come that 26th of May new moon in Gemini. So let's talk about this week and how you can make the most of it, make the most of just one small day. That's what we do here on This Week Astrology. So, of course, we're under our waning moon phase from that May 12th full moon in Scorpio, which means we're releasing resistance, letting go and letting God, releasing blocks, letting go of what no longer serves us, and making space for that growth and clarity. Your planetary ruler on Sunday, of course, is the sun. Connects us to the eternal present moment. It's a day to enjoy your life and do things that light you up with joy. What can you do creatively, perhaps, that you really enjoy? And celebrate yourself and celebrate others on the sun's day. Your moon will be in Aquarius, so it's a really good day for socializing, going to parties, enjoying friends and family. It's also a good day to think about your hopes, dreams, wishes, and ideals. What are your long-term aspirations? Keywords for your Aquarius moon on Sunday: innovative, independent, humanitarian, intellectual, unconventional, friendly, aloof, visionary, progressive, and rebellious. And we're closing a cycle on Sunday numerologically, because the cross sum of 18 is 9, the highest single-digit number, which is about completion. It also pertains, specifically 18, pertains to introspection and wisdom. It signifies understanding, spirituality, and compassion, blending deep thought with empathy. And, well, this is a great holiday. It's I Love Reese's Day. It's observed apparently every single year on May 18th. It was created by the Hershey Company in 2010 to celebrate the all-time favorite candy known as the Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. Well, sounds good to me. You're going to have some Reese's on Sunday to celebrate this great holiday. You don't have to ask me twice to have a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. Maybe you could actually have some with ice cream. That could be really good, vanilla ice cream. So do enjoy your Sunday. Now on Monday, the 19th of May, well, of course, we're under our waning moon cycle. We're letting things go, releasing resistance. Monday is the moon's day, the most sensitive, poorest day of the week. So be sure to double down on your self-care, particularly under this lunation. That Scorpio full moon energy is relevant until May 26th. And it's kicking up a lot of old stuff for a lot of people, just so we're aware of what we need to let go of in order to feel free as a bird come that Gemini new moon. You can think of that Beatles song, I think, free as a bird, right? So it's a very sensitive day on Monday. Double down on your self-care, nurture your subconscious mind. It's a great time to do a vision board or affirmations or just to daydream about how you'd like things to go, like play it over in your mind over and over and over again. You're going to be in Aquarius again on Monday. So embrace individuality and focus on your ideals, connect with like-minded people, explore unconventional approaches to problem solving. Eureka moments are likely, I would say, especially on Monday, with the numerology being 19, which is all about completion and transformation. It signifies fulfillment, endings, and renewal. Think accomplishment with new beginnings. And this is really cool. You can plant something on Plant Something Day. Oh, aren't Reese's good? They really are. Best in chocolate ice cream. Okay. So you don't think that's a little too much chocolate, Casmar? Reese's with chocolate ice cream? I don't know. I love my chocolate ice cream, but I kind of like it, my Reese's with vanilla. Maybe you're a chocoholic. Maybe you're more of a chocoholic than me. But on Monday, you can plant something as well. It's Plant Something Day. This holiday encourages people to plant a flower, a tree, or even an indoor plant. Local businesses celebrate this holiday often, like nurseries, where they have community events, actually, which people can plant things together. People plant things at home or in schools or in parks and other community gardens. So you may want to participate in one of the events of that will be going on during Plant Something Day. That could be really fun. So do enjoy that on Monday. On Tuesday, the 20th of May, we are under our last quarter moon. So this is the space between our full moon, which we had on May 12th, and our new moon that we have on the 26th. So you're reflecting on your lessons learned, adjusting course, letting go of what's holding you back, and clearing that path for new beginnings. So this is that halfway point. You got to assess and say, okay, well, have I let go of things that I've outgrown? Have I made space? Have I forgiven people? Have I let go of resentments or old energies that no longer feel good, right? That will be really key. So check in with yourself on Tuesday to see, is there anything that you're holding on to that feels heavy? Because with that Gemini new moon on May 26th, you want to feel free as a bird. You want to feel as if you're brand new and really, really light. And that's going to really help you to manifest. You can write your wish list. It will be great. Tuesday is Mars's day. The action-oriented planet is all about taking initiative. So anything that requires courage and drive is good for you to do on Tuesday. Your moon will be in Aquarius on Tuesday until 8:28 a.m. East. So during that time, or up until that time, we're embracing innovation and intellectual freedom. Then, come 8:28 a.m. East, Luna will shift to Pisces. So during this period, this next 2.5 day period, you want to nurture your intuition and connect with your emotional depth. On Tuesday, it's the 20th of May. So numerologically, 20 embodies harmony and cooperation. It signifies teamwork, diplomacy, and balance, merging relationships with fairness. And you have a nice harmonious aspect. This week has quite a few harmonious aspects, I'm happy to report. The Sun in Taurus will make a harmonious sextile with Saturn in Pisces. The Sun in Taurus and Saturn in Pisces are in their final degrees because the Sun, of course, will be soon entering Gemini and Saturn will be entering Aries. We're going to be talking more about that as time goes on. So you're going to strengthen your foundations with this Sun in Taurus, sextiling Saturn in Pisces, embracing discipline, and you're going to be able to make some great progress. So this is a really nice energy. If you have work to do, if you have any projects, you're going to be able to give it the works, and that beautiful creativity of Taurus will have a nice foundational structure with that Saturn in Pisces. Katharine Hepburn, remember her? She had this aspect in her chart. She had this exact aspect in her chart, actually. Her sun was in Taurus and her Saturn was in Pisces, and she was a get-her-done chick. She certainly was. And for the record, Katharine Hepburn, her birthday was on May 12th, and she was born in 1907. She is a double Taurus, meaning her sun and her moon are both in Taurus, and she had a Scorpio rising, which makes a lot of sense, actually. She had a certain mystery around her. So maybe you watch some Katharine Hepburn movie. She's great. That could be good. Oh, you like more chocolate for you? Okay. I can accept that, Casmar. I can accept that. You must be a chocoholic. I'm a chocoholic too. So enjoy your Tuesday. Maybe watch the Katharine Hepburn flick. I don't think that's a bad idea. That will be really good for you to align with the current energies. Because like I said, she's a double Taurus, a Scorpio rising. Those are the energies that we're playing with right now. So I think that she could be very, very helpful to enjoy during this period. Also, on May 20th, Tuesday, May 20th, the sun will be entering Gemini. So I hope you enjoyed your Taurus sun. I hope during the Taurus season, you got more comfortable in your bodies. You got more in touch with your values. So now you know your values with the sun having been in Taurus. And when the sun enters Gemini, what we do is we make decisions based upon our values. You know what you're playing with now. You know, since that sun has been in Taurus, that this is what you care about. This is what your priorities are. This is what you really value. And then Gemini comes and we make choices. We make decisions based upon those values. As the sun enters Gemini, we shift into an adaptable, curious energy that encourages communication and exploration. This time is perfect for seeking new knowledge, connecting with others, and expanding our horizons. We're drawn to intellectual pursuits, social interactions, and engaging in lively discussions. With a flexible mindset and a thirst for variety, we're empowered to embrace change and to discover new possibilities. So stay open when the sun is in Gemini, stay curious, and let this dynamic energy lead you toward growth and connection. The sun will enter Gemini on May 20th, Tuesday, May 20th, and it will stay there until June 20th. So do enjoy this. It is definitely a different energy. You may want to ground yourself more. I mean, that Taurus energy, it slows us down from when we were in Aries, right? You can notice that distinction. And then things are going to probably speed up again with this sun in Gemini. So definitely take some measures to keep grounded and do what you can to separate the wheat from the chaff. When the sun enters Gemini, there's probably going to be a lot of information coming at you, a lot more noise. And you got to make sure that you're not paying attention to everything because you'll be overloaded and it just won't be important, some of the information that you get. So make sure you're able to separate the wheat from the chaff during this period before we hit Gemini. Be sure to get clear on what you value. What do you want in this lifetime? Because you only have one life to live, like that old TV show. So keep that in mind. Yes, Kelsey, it's a new sign. It's going to be a new energy we get to play with. So that should be great. On Wednesday, May 21st, our first full day with the moon in Gemini. I mean, the sun in Gemini. And of course, we're under our waning moon phase. What is love flows, what is not goes. We're releasing resistance. We're releasing blocks, making space for growth and clarity. Now, you got on Wednesday it being Mercury's day, and Gemini is Mercury ruled. So perhaps you're going to experience a lot of communications. Again, a lot of things might be coming at you with Mercury planet of communication ruling your day on Wednesday. So expect lots of correspondences. You might want to be extra flexible, maybe pad your schedule with some extra wiggle room, as you never know what might come up out of the blue on Mercury's day. Your moon will be in Pisces all day on Wednesday. Keywords for Pisces: compassionate, intuitive, artistic, empathetic, sensitive, imaginative, selfless, escapist, idealistic, romantic, adaptable, and kind, like their counterpart, like their opposite sign of Virgo. They're very kind people. And 21, oh my goodness. Well, those who know the tarot, maybe you took a class with me and you learned the tarot, but 21 is the World card. So this is a great day for completion and accomplishment. 21 represents success and fulfillment. It signifies achievement, celebration, and satisfaction. Triumph with gratitude. Doesn't that sound great? Triumph with gratitude. And to celebrate whatever you may have accomplished, you get to eat more fruits and vegetables on Eat More Fruits and Vegetables Day. So this is the day on the 21st to remind us to eat well, to eat clean. Not only are fruit and veggies healthy, but all fruits and vegetables, they have metaphysical properties. So for instance, you could have blueberries and that would give you some extra protection. You could have a banana that will give you more virility, right? More power. And all of these fruits and vegetables, you can have, you can make whatever meal you have it be a time for you to set intentions, right? So anything that is from the earth that grows, right? It has a metaphysical property. You can just type into Google metaphysical uses of pear, metaphysical uses or spiritual meaning of apple, whatever it might be. And then when you have in your head, oh, apple's for love. You're eating your apple, you're aligning yourself with that energy of love. So don't underestimate the fruits and vegetables of the earth because they can help you to manifest, right? Because it's all about abundance. It's coming from nature. You're an extension of nature. So there's lots of reasons why you should eat more fruits and vegetables, especially also because you got swimsuit season coming, folks. Swimsuit season. Oh, my goodness. So enjoy your Wednesday with your fruits and vegetables. So on Thursday, the 22nd of May, of course, we're still under our waning moon phase. We're releasing resistance. What is love flows. What is not goes. Jupiter, planet of luck and abundance, rules your day on Thursday. So it's time to think big, doubt your limits, and make moves to expand and grow. And numerologically, 22 on Thursday embodies mastery and ambition. It's all about practicality, efficiency, and idealism, merging dreams with reality. And speaking of dreams, you got that beautiful Pisces moon up until 12:25 p.m. Eastern on Thursday. Pisces is very dreamy, delightfully vague. So tune into your intuition and nurture your emotional world up until 12:25 p.m. Eastern on Thursday. And then we start a brand new astrological cycle with that beautiful moon in the sign of Aries. So ignite your passion, take action, and embrace new beginnings. And that Aries moon is going to help you get a lot of stuff done, especially on this very, very beautiful day. You got the sun in Gemini making a harmonious sextile to Neptune in Aries, newly in Aries, right? So you get to expand your mind with this aspect. Embrace your creativity and trust your intuition to explore new possibilities. Now, if that wasn't it, you also have this really sexy trine between Venus in Aries and Mars in Leo. So you got the feminine energy of Venus and you got the masculine energy of Mars. And together, oh my goodness, hot, 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 hot. Could be a nice day for a hot date, right? Very sexy energy. So you might want to take bold action in love and creativity. It's really good for creativity, not just romance, but romance, of course. Embrace the fiery energy to pursue your desires. Jane Mansfield did, that's for sure. This is her. Apparently, she was quite a big deal way back when. I have some information about Jane Mansfield. She was an American actress, Playboy playmate, and sex symbol of the 1980s and early 1960s. She was known for her numerous publicity stunts and open personal life. Her film career was short-lived, but she had several box office successes and won a Theatre World Award and a Golden Globe. And there's a lot of mystery surrounding her death. A lot of mystery. She died in a car crash on June 29, 1967, at the very young age of 34. The car she was riding in hit the rear of a trailer truck on the US 90. The New York Times had reported that she was killed instantly. But it's interesting. There's some speculation. There's some speculation about Jane Mansfield's death. So maybe you grab a Playboy issue that she was in or watch one of her sexy movies to celebrate that trine between Mars and Venus. Hey, Marlo, nice to see you today. Happy Friday. Yeah, it's going to be a really nice day. A really nice day on Thursday for sure. So do enjoy that. Additionally, on Friday, the 23rd, my goodness, are we at Friday already? The 23rd, the tail end of May. My goodness. Under our waning moon phase on Friday still, of course, what is love flows, what is not goes. And Venus, planet of love and abundance, rules your day on Friday. So stay in that vibration of gratitude. Spread the love. We should be doing that every day, right? Spreading the love wherever we go, but we should particularly be doing that on Friday, on Venus's day. Also celebrate your blessings, celebrate yourself, celebrate others, enjoy that spirit of love. And the moon will be in Aries all day on Friday. Keywords for your Aries moon on Friday: energetic, courageous, adventurous, dynamic, confident, impulsive, assertive, enthusiastic, competitive, headstrong, and independent. And it's a 23. Now, there may be some adjustment to the plan on Friday, and that's because the cross sum of 23, 2 plus 3, is 5. And 5 is not bad, but it does require a certain dose of adaptability, because oftentimes on a 5-day, i.e. the 5th of the month, the 14th of the month, or the 23rd of the month, there may be some kind of adjustment to the plan. So be flexible. 23 on Friday is all about freedom and adaptability. It signifies flexibility, adventure, and curiosity, balancing exploration with versatility. And one of my absolute favorite singers ever, Rosemary Clooney. It's her birthday. So you can actually go onto Spotify and you can type in Rosemary Clooney radio, and you'll not only hear Rosemary Clooney songs, but all the songs from that era. And it's very inspiring and very wholesome and really awesome. Clooney, if you didn't know, was a 1950s singer and actress known for hits like Come On to My House and one of my very favorites, Mambo Italiano. She often performed American standards, just like Ella Fitzgerald had. So do enjoy this. Do enjoy her birthday. Maybe listen to some Rosemary Clooney, because she's just great. She'll get you in a nice mood, and she might actually get you light a fire under your bum, because her songs can be very jazzy and very spirited and inspiring. So enjoy that on Friday. And on Saturday, the 24th of May, of course, we're under our waning moon phase. 2 more days of this before you get your new moon in Gemini. So be sure you're letting go of things that no longer serve you. Saturn, planet of discipline, restriction, and responsibility, rules your day on Saturday. So it's a good day to set yourself up for success for the week ahead. It's a nice day to get ahead of schedule if you can. 24, numerologically, on Saturday is all about stability and responsibility. It signifies order, discipline, and caring, merging organization with nurturing. Now, your moon will be in Aries on Saturday until 1:37 p.m. Eastern. So up until that time, we can channel our energy into bold action and personal breakthroughs. If you got to get a lot of stuff done, well, I would say an Aries moon is a really good day to do it. So do enjoy that on Saturday. This energy is going to slow down, and it's going to become more chilled out come 1:37 p.m. Eastern on Saturday when the moon moves into Taurus. So focus on grounding, stability, and building long-term success. So essentially, the order of operations is you start the stuff when the moon is in Aries, and then you nurture it to completion when the moon is in Taurus. You can finish it off. If you can finish off a project, that's a good idea. And if you can't finish it off, we'll just nurture its growth. And you get 2 really interesting aspects. Now, these are, the first aspect is rather positive, and the second one is kind of neutral. It's a conjunction, so it could go either way, but no matter which way you cut it, change is in the air. You got Pluto in one aspect and Uranus in another, and Pluto and Uranus spell change. The first aspect is the sun in Gemini will make a harmonious trine to Pluto in Aquarius. This is really a good energy to play with. Definitely a changing energy, so embrace transformation, deepen your understanding about things, and unlock powerful insights for growth. So this is almost like that finale to that full moon in Scorpio. Scorpio is all about death and rebirth and transformation, and Pluto is too. So this might be that finale, that climax to this Scorpio full moon energy, and you're actually realizing, oh boy, I really have changed, or I'm about to change, or I'm going to make a change, right? Now, that change might come actually suddenly, because also on Saturday, you have Mercury in Taurus making a conjunction to Uranus in Taurus. So this is going to help you to break free from any old thought patterns. It's going to help you to embrace new ideas. So be open to breakthroughs. There's definitely a lot of change. And although these 2 aspects are exact on Saturday, you may feel them around the entire weekend. So these two aspects, I would say that they're relevant Friday, Saturday, and even Sunday. Frankie Valli had this aspect in his chart, or has this aspect in his chart. I believe he's still alive and he's in his 90s. And that's pretty cool. He, another Taurus, he's a May 3rd, 1934, he was born. May 3rd Taurus. So he had this conjunction as well. So maybe you listen to some Frankie Valli. Maybe you listen to him, or maybe I think did he sing the song from Greece? I think he sang the song from Greece, but Avalon was in Greece. I forget. But you got to listen to some Frankie Valli because he's just amazing. He's just great. And it can help you to really work with that energy. You can align with that stable yet changing energy that you're going to experience with Mercury conjuncting Uranus and Taurus. So it'll be great. Well, thank you very much, Casmar. I really appreciate that. If you have any question or anything that you'd like, you just let me know and we'll do something for you. But thank you so much for that. Finally, on Saturday, you got Saturn leaving Pisces and entering Aries. So this is a big deal. This is a very big deal. As Saturn in Aries arrives, it's going to usher in a period of focused energy and personal growth. It's going to urge us to take bold, decisive action toward our goals. Saturn had been in Pisces for the past 2.5 years, and it's going to be much easier to manifest with Saturn and Aries. Because with Saturn and Pisces, there's a certain wishy-washiness, right? But with Saturn and Pisces, we were hopefully able to make more concrete our spiritual ideals. Maybe we created rituals or some kind of discipline and structure, but this transit with Saturn entering Aries is going to challenge us to build solid foundations through hard work, discipline, and patience while pushing past obstacles with confidence. Saturn in Aries is a time to embrace leadership roles, to take responsibility for our goals, and to cultivate the strength to follow through on our ambitious plans. With Saturn's structure and Aries' dynamic drive, we're empowered to turn our passion into lasting achievement, taking control of our destiny and making significant strides in personal and professional matters. Now, this is a long-term transit. However, Saturn is going to go back in retrograde into Pisces before it then stays in Aries and doesn't return to Pisces for that remainder of that 2.5 years. So Saturn will be entering Aries on May 24th. On September 1st, it's going to backtrack to Pisces, but that is just going to be temporary. So Saturn's going to retrograde on July 13th while it's in Aries. And while it's going backwards, it's then going to hit Pisces again on September 1st. Then Saturn is going to re-enter Aries on Valentine's Day, 2026, and then it will stay until April 13th, 2028. And the same thing with Neptune. Neptune has entered Aries, but it's going to also back into Pisces during its retrograde, and then it will stay in Aries for the remainder of its duration. So do enjoy Saturn in Aries. Definitely start creating foundations now, because with that retrograde, it's not going to be as easy. So this is really a wonderful astrological time. I would do whatever it is that you can to get things going and make sure that things are nice and stabilized for you. Just know what you want to accomplish. Move toward those goals rather quickly, I would say, because we do have this summer Mercury going retrograde, and that will be a better time to revise what you've done as opposed to starting anything new. Thank you very much, Kelsey. I appreciate that. Yeah, you too. Have a wonderful weekend. Okay, so he did sing Beauty. They were talking about Frankie Valli. He did sing Beauty School Dropout. Now, did Frankie Avalon, was he in Greece? I got to find out before I let you go. I got to find out who was in Greece. Was it Avalon or Valli? I thought that Valli sang Beauty School Dropout, but that Frankie Avalon was in Greece. Let's just see. I might be wrong. Let's see. So, Frankie Valli sang the actual song from Greece as well. But was Frankie Valli in Greece? Let's see. I'll find out. It was Was he in the Grease movie? Was he in the Grease movie? Let me see here. Yes, he sang the title song for Grease. He was also offered the role of the teen angel, but he chose to sing. Okay, so listen to this. Yeah, thank you, Casmar. It was Avalon. You're absolutely correct. So Frankie Valli did sing the title song Grease for the 1978 movie Grease. He was also offered the role of the teen angel, but he chose to sing the theme song instead. Okay, so that means that Avalon. Okay, that's good to know. Well, maybe you watch some Grease in celebration of Avalon with that aspect. And well, we did it, folks. We went through this entire week. I hope you enjoyed it and that you're going to have a wonderful week ahead. Thank you so much, Casmar and Kelsey, for your super chats. I really appreciate it. Everybody who joined the live, thank you for joining me live and watching the replay. I appreciate that as well. So have a wonderful week, everybody. Make sure you're being very gentle with yourself under this Scorpio full moon transit. Like I said, it's bringing up a lot of stuff, but that is just so you can be aware of it, so you can let things go and that you can heal and have a wonderful new moon in Gemini come May 26th. Yes, have a wonderful weekend too. And I'll see you next time. Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye.